Tutoriales de gramática.
Grammar tutorials.
Presente de subjuntivo. 3.
Present subjunctive. Part 3. What is the subjunctive? As we saw in the tutorial The Present Subjunctive Part 1, the subjunctive, like the indicative, is a mood in Spanish that can be found in several verb tenses. We decide between the indicative mood and the subjunctive mood depending on the structures in which the verb is found and according to the meaning of the sentence.
Mi mamá siempre me habla en francés para que yo aprenda las dos lenguas, español y francés. ¡Qué bien! Sí, a mí me encanta que mi mamá me hable en francés.
Uses: stating, negating, and expressing certainty with indicative or subjunctive. The structures that we use to state or affirm things are followed by clauses in the indicative mood. Creo, me parece, pienso que, plus indicative.
Yo creo que la publicidad es casi siempre honesta.
By contrast, structures that express our denial of something or that express uncertainty about something are followed by clauses in the subjunctive mood. No creo, no me parece, no pienso que, plus subjunctive.
Pues yo no creo que esta publicidad sea honesta.
The same thing happens with expressions of certainty, such as es verdad, es cierto, es evidente, está demostrado, or está claro que. Expressions of certainty are followed by clauses in the indicative, since they present the information as an accepted fact.
Es verdad que ese precio es muy barato.
However, when these same expressions are formulated in the negative, they require the subjunctive because the information is no longer presented as a fact.
No es verdad, no es cierto, no está demostrado, no está claro que más subjuntivo. Claro, no es verdad que se pueda viajar al Caribe por solo $150.
Uses: expressing purpose with infinitive or subjunctive. When we wish to express the purpose of something in order to, we can use subordinate clauses with para plus the infinitive, or para que with the subjunctive. We use para plus the infinitive if the subject of both clauses is the same.
Te llamo para pedirte un consejo. Juan quiere comprar una bicicleta para ir todos los días al campus.
We use para que plus the subjunctive when the subjects of the two clauses are different.
Te llamo para que me des un consejo. Juan quiere comprar un auto para que podamos viajar este verano.
Uses: relative clauses with indicative or subjunctive. In the tutorial The Present Subjunctive Part 2, we saw that in some relative clauses that have the pronoun que, we use the subjunctive to refer to people or things that are unknown to us or that are hypothetical.
¿Conoces a alguien que quiera vender su bicicleta?
The same thing happens with relative clauses that begin with other pronouns, such as donde, to talk about places.
Este año decides tú. Iremos de vacaciones donde tú quieras.
And como, to talk about means.
Y viajaremos como tú prefieras, en auto o en avión.
Uses: reported speech in the present. As we saw in the tutorial called Reported Speech, we use the present subjunctive to transmit words that originally were in the command form.
Por favor, habla más bajo. ¿Qué dice? Que hables más bajo.
We use subordinate clauses in the subjunctive with verbs that summarize or represent others' words, such as recomendar, sugerir, aconsejar, etc.
¿Por qué no hace algún deporte? Mi médico me recomienda que haga algún deporte.
It is also possible to express these same ideas by using the infinitive.
¿Por qué no hace algún deporte? Mi médico me recomienda hacer algún deporte.
Uses. Expressing likes, feelings, and opinions. We use the indicative to state a fact.
Mi mamá siempre me habla en francés. Pero tu papá te habla en español, ¿verdad? Sí.
To express likes, feelings, or opinions on a fact or a piece of information, we use the subjunctive when the people the two separate verbs in the sentence refer to are different. We use the infinitive when the two verbs in the sentence refer to the same person.
Me gusta que mi mamá me hable en francés. Me gusta hablar en francés con mi mamá. Me interesa que tu mamá te hable en francés. Me interesa saber eso. Me parece muy bien que mis papás me hablen en dos lenguas. Me parece muy bien usar dos lenguas para comunicarme.
Almost all the structures that express likes, feelings, or opinions about a piece of information work in the same way.
Gustar qué, encantar qué, interesar qué, molestar qué, fascinar qué, extrañar qué, preocupar qué, dar miedo qué, dar pena qué, dar vergüenza qué.
Uses. The subjunctive in independent clauses. So far, we have only seen the subjunctive appear in subordinate clauses. That is, in clauses that are dependent on other sentences. However, the subjunctive can also be used in independent clauses formed with ojalá, ojalá que, and ojalá y. These clauses express wishes or hopes.
Ojalá podamos ir de vacaciones a Colombia. Ojalá que tengamos buen tiempo. Ojalá y tengas suerte.
Something similar occurs in many expressions used to express hopes or wishes in Spanish. Many of these sayings could be considered set expressions, and they are used in specific contexts.
Que te mejores.
Get better.
Que te diviertas.
Have fun.
Que cumplas muchos más.
Many more.
Que te vaya bien el examen.
Good luck with the exam.